after the flood. Hi, my name is Vicky and I want to tell you about an exciting adventure that happened to me and my family. It all started with rain. Lots and lots of rain. For many days, the rain kept falling from the sky. Pitter-patter, went the raindrops on our roof. At first, I thought it was wonderful. I love jumping in puddles and watching the water run down the windows. My mom always says rain is good because it helps flowers and trees grow. But after many days, I noticed something strange. My mom and dad kept watching the weather report on TV with worried faces. The weather person kept saying, "The rain will not stop soon. Be careful, everyone." Why do Mom and Dad look so worried? I wondered. The next morning, something very unusual happened. When I woke up and went downstairs for breakfast, the house was completely dark. Usually the kitchen lights would be on, and Mom or Dad would be making pancakes. But today, nobody was in the kitchen, and all the lights were off. I went to get milk from the refrigerator, but there was a note on the door that said, "Do not open, Mom and Dad." Then I heard strange sounds coming from downstairs. Splash, 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 and I could hear my parents talking. I decided to investigate. I peeked down the basement stairs, and what I saw made my eyes grow as big as dinner plates. There was water in our basement. My old toys were floating around like little boats. My stuffed animals, some books, and even a soccer ball were bobbing up and down in the water. "Hello? Mom? Dad? What's happening down there?" I called. Dad's voice echoed up from the basement. "Good morning, Vicky. Don't worry, sweetheart. All this rain caused our basement to flood. The electricity is turned off all over our town to keep everyone safe. We're using a special pump to get the water out." Mom explained. A flood happens when there's too much rain, and the water goes into places where it shouldn't be, like our basement and roads. Since we couldn't do much without electricity, we decided to drive around town. Many roads were closed because they were covered with water. We saw the bridge over the river with water rushing right over the top. It looked like a giant waterfall. We stopped where people were working together, filling bags with sand. These sandbags work like a wall to keep floodwater away from houses. "Can I help?" I asked. "Of course," said a friendly neighbor. "Many hands make light work." I helped scoop sand into bags. It was hard work, but it felt good to help. One lady told us her neighbors had to leave their house because it got too much water inside. They were staying with family in another town until their house could be fixed. I couldn't believe how much one big rainstorm could change everything. When we got home, we sat together as a family. Dad said, "Even though we have problems with our basement and no electricity, we're very lucky. Some families lost almost everything, their clothes, furniture, and toys. What can we do to help them?" I asked. Mom smiled. "We can go through our things and find clothes, toys, and items we can give to families who need them. Even though our basement got wet, other people had much worse floods." I felt proud that my family wanted to help others. The flood was scary at first, but it showed me how kind and strong people can be when they work together. After a few days, the rain finally stopped, the sun came out, and slowly everything got better. Sometimes challenges come into our lives like unexpected floods, but with family, friends, and community working together, we can get through anything. Hey kids, Now that you've heard Vicky's story, let's see how well you were listening. What caused the flood in Vicky's basement? What were people putting in bags to help stop the flood water? How did Vicky and her family help their community? What important lesson did Vicky learn from this experience? Great job listening to the story, everyone! Remember, just like Vicky learned, we can always find ways to help others and work together to solve problems. Keep learning English and keep being kind.